The battlefield is no place for small children, but in Afghanistan, the risk to life is everywhere.
Poppleseye in Helmand Province, where men from the Mercian Regiment are on patrol.
We set out to clear any Taliban that was north of our patrol base. After a couple of hours, we came under heavy enemy fire.
And that started with sort of RPGs, and you could hear them going off. And then sort of the machine gun fire started.
We noticed that there was a couple of women in there that were very distressed, like really crying and really hysterical. I went over just to reassure them, let them know that we're there to help them, we're there to protect them.
The women had every reason to be hysterical. 25 metres away, their 3 young sons were trapped in the intense crossfire.
Well, the kids were just behind a low wall next to an outhouse. They were in a very bad place, fairly hysterical, crying, screaming. You can see the rounds kicking up around them.
It was nice for children to be in danger. At the time, I thought just needed to do something.
And he did do something extraordinary.
Rapid fire!
As his men gave covering fire, Carl ran through the hail of enemy bullets towards the children.
You can see splashes of bullets landing in front of you. Sometimes they get close.
You could see the rounds coming in, you could hear them. A bit to the left or a bit to the right could have hit him.
Carl grabbed the first child. As he ran, he held him on his left side, using his own body to shield the boy from enemy fire.
It's a pretty heroic thing to do.
There's still 2 more children. It says we need to get them back in.
His intention was he was going back out and he was getting both of them.
You'll see 2 kids behind that wall there.
Yeah, Roger. Either Carl does 2 more runs, or I go once with him.
Now joined by his platoon commander, they ran back to the other 2 boys. And grabbed 1 each before sprinting back to the compound.
He was fully set that those kids were going to be saved, and whether or not I went with him. Tears of terror have sort of turned into tears of joy.
Mothers just kept saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Just wanted to help the 3 children, make sure they were safe.
It was an extraordinary bit of bravery. It was one of those that no one told him to do it. It was his life that he was risking to save these kids, and it was a really selfless and gallant thing to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Corporal Carl Taylor. Carl, the mothers then did something quite odd, really, didn't they? They invited you in for?
Cup of tea. As we carried on, like, with the rest of the fight, they just kept offering us cups of tea from the side of the compound, so we all just took it in turns and come back and had a cup of tea with them.
So, to present you with your award, we've got another man who knows how to look after himself, the former nightclub doorman and funny man, John Bishop. And alongside him, a woman who's been to Afghanistan on behalf of Pride of Britain, Mylene Klaas.
I just want to say I have had the opportunity to go out to Helmand Province, Afghanistan, and one thing that's pretty evident, and they all say it, the hardest part of their job is being so far away from their families and missing their loved ones. So when you see this man and think that he rescued a stranger's children when he had his own family, that is a real act of complete and utter selfless courage, sir.
But the whole thing is that it was instinctive. It was just not you as a soldier, but you as a man. And I think that says a lot about you beyond your service career. And I think from everyone in here, that's a good thing to be proud of.
you to Marlene Klaas, to John Bishop, and congratulations once again to Corporal Carl Taylor.